ACCA, as a global professional accountancy body, we believe and promote global trade. And Belt and Road Initiative, we think there is a big potential for reshaping the global value chain and the global trade routes. And also we believe that accountants have a key role to play here in managing all those infrastructure projects, developing business strategies for business, and also making sure that the economic viability of all the projects.
Today, the key word we're going to keep hearing is connectivity. There's a key role that ACCA and its members can play in respect of this. So firstly, it highlights the importance of globally recognised standards and actually a globally recognised qualification. But secondly, it actually demonstrates the value our members and ACCA can bring in terms of connecting countries and connecting individuals across the road.
Transports between Europe and Asia will continue to grow. China has its initiative, One Belt, One Road, and we have the Trans-European Network. We have to ensure that the two projects are complementary, to cooperate, and also have high standards, transparency, a level playing field when undergoing investment and infrastructure projects.
My message is as 3 C's. The first C, I think, is connectivity. That's the core essence of the Belt and Road Initiative, because we are quite short of comprehensive connectivity in the Eurasian continent and the areas at large. The second message is about confidence. I think the confidence prevails in the global context on the issue of the Belt and Road Initiative, because China's government has signed 86 agreements with countries and international organizations. That's a public good, I think. The third C is complementarity, because the demand comes from the complementarity. I want to highlight the Belt and Road is not a single road, it's not a single-way road. It will be shared benefits. It will bring about more tangible benefits to the country and the people.
Well, the ancient Silk Road used to once unite the east and west of the Earth's largest continent, Eurasia. Today, of course, with the new challenges that we face, both due to the geopolitical developments, but also economic and technological developments, we need a new world vision. And as TÜSİAD, as Turkish businesses, we take our role seriously when it comes to BRI as a Eurasian Hub. We engage at the early stages of the BRI initiatives with Chinese stakeholders through our network in TÜSİAD, China network in Beijing, as well as we became one of the founding members of the business alliance BRICA.
The Belt and Road Initiative could really make a significant contribution to the countries where EBRD operates, and these are 38 countries in Central and Eastern Europe, in Central Asia and Caucasus, and Southern and Eastern Mediterranean. And the investments in infrastructure are absolutely critical. So the BRI could help reduce this infrastructure gap and to build links to markets and to really help these countries integrate into international value chains. But I think what's extremely important to always remember, it's not only about hard infrastructure. For connectivity to be real, it's very important to address the soft infrastructure issues, to make sure that red tape, that various obstacles are reduced or eliminated.
The Belt and Road Initiative, with aims at connecting Asia and Europe and beyond, it goes well beyond the massive infrastructure project related to roads, railways, ports and airports. It is about energy cooperation and digital economy. But it has to be done in the right way and carefully evaluated. More investment in cross-border infrastructure links should enlarge growth potential for all. In order to be a success, it needs to deliver benefits for all parties concerned and in all countries along the route.
What I think is important to recall is sustainability of this initiative. And I would say for the Commission it's certainly one of the most important aspects. We need to build a new connectivity of the 21st century with the means of the 21st century and not the connectivity of the 19th century. And this is very important, and obviously we should bear in mind and remind very well the objectives which are common from also the EU and from China, relating to the reduction of CO2 emissions. And I think that's very important to keep that as one of our priorities in the future.
The European Union has a lot of experience about connectivity. European Union is about connectivity. It's a single market. So it's quite fine for us to cooperate or to join this initiative. But, and this is very important, things must be done according to the rules. Things must be done for the benefit also of the countries with whom we cooperate. They shouldn't be only transit countries, they should also be countries beneficiary. And we should respect the rules so that our companies also participate in a level playing field, so that the standards in terms of environment, of labor law, social rights are respected, and of course, first of all, of public procurement, that there is a fight against corruption, that there is best value for money for the governments and for the investors. So I think that if we respect these principles, we will certainly do something extremely beneficial for the population, for the countries, for the stability and for the economic and social inclusive development of European and Central Asian and beyond Far Eastern Asian countries.
And the Belt and Road Initiative will further strengthen the connectivity between China and Europe and bring a large number of opportunities for Europe in trade, investment, and employment. In recent years, Bank of China strived to build a financial artery to provide more services for the Belt and Road Initiative.
The Belt and Road Initiative is the most important infrastructure and connectivity plan in the world. So this modern Silk Road will connect 65 countries and 4 billion people and will impact a third of the world economy. So the BRI cannot be ignored, and global boards need to think what BRI means for their business.
For us, the main message as Business Europe is that even though the Belt and Road Initiative comes with a lot of potential for connecting the Eurasian continent, there's a number of things which we still need to put this into practice. And if it is to be a success, we would say we need more information, a rules-based approach to procurement, and also allow companies to get involved earlier on in the process so that they can share their expertise. So my three recommendations here for the audience today is that Europe should engage at a European level with China on this. China itself also needs to be more open and embrace a more collaborative approach. And policymakers need to give us more information on where the opportunities are and how to get involved.
As long as China does not implement ILO conventions on freedom of association and collective bargaining, there is no level playing field between China and the EU.
There's two messages. One, there's the tremendous opportunities involved in OBOR in terms of the second largest economy in the world putting forward this mammoth plan to connect Europe and Asia. But secondly, there's a lot of risks involved in terms of having to ensure that the plan fulfills international standards of transparency, sustainability, good governance, etc. But I think it's an excellent idea, but we need both sides to work on it.